Like everyone else, I was very disappointed in reading the Military Times article that the Veteran Crisis Hotline whistleblowers came forward and saying it's not working as designed and some veterans are getting lost in the system. I want to emphasize a couple things. One, just keep in mind, I am not here to make excuses for the VA. I have never done that. Not in my work as a veteran, not in my work as in Congress, none of those things. The VA needs to fix it. And I know they're understaffed, and I know that there's a bunch of calls now where that wasn't before. Whatever is necessary, it needs to be fixed. And I want to thank the good senator out of Kansas who's looked into this and is trying to hold the VA accountable for fixing it. It is important to point out that for the most part, the Veteran Crisis Line does work in most cases. There is a number of cases in where veterans were lost. It's not all of them. It's not even a majority. It's not even close to half. But that is happening, and one is one too many. So do not get discouraged from using them if you're going through a mental health crisis. And do not get discouraged from giving it as a resource to other veterans who may be experiencing that too. Two, it's important to know that there's other resources besides the Veteran Crisis Line if you're experiencing a mental health emergency. You can go, in most cases for veterans, especially if you're already enrolled in the VA healthcare system, to speak with a mental health provider that very same day if you go to a VA healthcare systems office, basically a VA hospital. Some of the clinics also have same-day services as well. And also there's the vet centers. Also, don't forget to call a buddy. There's outside resources. You go to outside mental health providers if necessary. Call a friend. Go out, reach out to someone. Don't wait till you're at the bottom of that rabbit hole to reach out to the Veteran Crisis Line. Feel free to call and do that whenever you start to feel down and out. Also, as veterans, we should be checking on each other, and we should be doing comms checks with our other fellow veterans, especially around the holidays. So yeah, I am disappointed in hearing that it is not working as designed, and the VA needs to fix this. I don't care what it takes. It's a resource that needs to be there along with all the other resources. But it's by no means an excuse for you not to get the help you need. And it is by no means an excuse to just give up and quit. That is not the answer. The answer is to use the other resources, reach out to people, go to the VA, go to the outside care, whatever it takes. But never, ever quit. You have to keep up the fight. So if you're going through a mental health emergency and the crisis line doesn't work, I want you to reach out to those other resources. You could go to the VA, you could go to a vet center, you could call a buddy, you could go to outside care, you could go to a church. There's a million things for you to do. But please, 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 never give up the fight.